Hi, I'm Dr. Ruby, and welcome to the Veggie Chest, where healthy food is easy and delicious. And today I have with me a special guest, Timothy Bolden.
Hi.
Welcome, Tim.
Hi, glad to be here.
Great, great. Now, I invited Tim because we sometimes cook a lot, have dinner parties and things like that. And I'm saying, Tim, what am I going to eat? And so he said, well,
Well, one of the things that I find, I like to do a lot of entertaining in home. And one of my biggest challenges is finding foods that are diverse and inclusive for all palates. And so I wondered if you can help me veganize, if you will, this recipe.
absolutely. So
Okay.
that's what we're doing today. We're taking a traditional recipe and veganizing it, making it healthier, leaving out eggs, cheese, and dairy. And I asked him, choose one of your favorites, and we'll tackle that. So you chose
Quiche.
quiche.
Right.
I love quiche.
Right.
Yeah.
Easy to assemble, easy to prepare.
Right, right. So let's get started with that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our base. So we're using cashews, and I soaked these overnight. 2 hours is good to overnight. We're using about 2 cups of cashews.
Okay, now those will act as a binder.
This is, yes, the binder and the base.
Okay.
Taking kind of the place of the eggs. And then to that, we're going to add nutritional yeast. Now, this is something that adds the cheesy flavor.
Okay.
And it also makes it creamy. So probably about 2 tablespoons of this. And you don't have to be exact. You can add a little more. All right. So then do you want to add, we're using a little garbanzo bean flour. You can use different types of flour, but that's what we're using today. It's a nice binder. It's a common thing used in vegan quiche. This is about half a cup. And we can always add more as we're blending because this is going to be a really thick sauce.
Okay.
Then we've got a couple of other things here. Our garlic, 2 cloves of garlic.
Love garlic.
That adds a lot of flavor. A healthy pinch of sea salt, always sea salt, no table salt, white table salt. You want sea salt.
Okay.
And then we've got a couple of other things here. This is our baking soda. This kind of helps, it gives a little fluffiness. That's about a teaspoon. And then baking powder, always aluminum free baking powder. And then we've got some other things that are my favorites. We've got some paprika,
Okay.
and you can add to your heart's content. This was the paprika, right?
Right, right. That's the paprika. Gives it that earthiness, kind of like smoky flavor.
And this was the cayenne, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you might want to add a little less of this and maybe not all at once. And then a couple of other things. Now this is, these are sun-dried tomatoes. Now they're going to add just a richness to this.
Sure.
So this is about 2 that I chopped. These were like soaked in olive oil, so you can get the ones that are like packed in olive oil.
Okay.
And then we just will add a dash of water, not much because this is going to be a thick sauce. And we can always add a little bit more. And then we're going to blend this.
Okay.
All right. So as I think I told you before, I prefer to saute in water instead of oil. It saves calories and fat and things that you
Sure.
really don't need. Okay. And so I poured a little, not too much,
Okay.
because the veggies are full of water too,
Right.
but just enough to coat the pan.
Okay.
All right. So what did you choose for this quiche? Because you know you can put anything you want in a quiche, right?
Exactly. There are
So-
thousands of combinations. So we've got some red onions in.
We should always eat the rainbow, and this looks like a little rainbow here.
Exactly. Rainbows are good.
Yeah.
All right. And then we have some red bell pepper.
Excellent, excellent.
We'll add those in.
Okay.
This is starting to smell like an omelet.
It is.
Okay.
It looks like an omelet bar, right?
Exactly. Build your own.
Okay.
Okay. So what
Looks
we'll do is
like-
we'll just give this
Okay.
a gentle stir.
Can we
And then
dump
we've
those
got,
in?
yeah.
All right.
And these are cremini mushrooms. So we're just going to add
Excellent.
those in.
Excellent. Now that's going to give it a nice texture, kind of that meaty texture.
Right.
Okay, great.
And then we have some spinach that we're going to add in.
Okay. All right, so it's cooked down. It looks like you cooked it, it's cooked down really well. Just a couple minutes. And now we're just going to actually add the
Okay.
sauce to the pan.
Okay.
Yeah,
Coming out of the pan.
it does. It smells incredible. I can't wait to eat this. Looking really good. All right, so then that is nice. So we just mix that well together. All right, so we're just gonna use like a little scooper here and just scoop it right into the pan.
Okay. Nice uniform scoops.
Now we just put this in the oven, and we're going to bake it at about 300 degrees for about 45 to 50 minutes until it's firm and nicely set. And our quiche are out of the oven. They come right out of the pan with no problem because you oil them with a little olive oil.
Right.
So they come right on out.
Right. Oh, wow.
Is
That
that
is
not
delicious.
good?
That is delicious.
That tastes like quiche.
That is delicious. I tell you what, I'm going to let you close out while I enjoy mine.
And it amazingly tastes like eggs and cheese and all that together, but without that, but with all healthy ingredients instead. So I hope you try this recipe because it truly is delicious. We let it bake for about 45, 50 minutes. And now we're gonna go and really dig in. So thank you for joining me on this episode of the Veggie Chest, where healthy eating is easy and delicious.
Exactly.
Thank you.